My name is Gerald. I call myself Qualigraphy. It's quality and calligraphy put together. Or you can just call me Q for short.
My Lord, we have served you greatly over the years. And all we need is just a Messiah to rid us of our evil lyrical intents. My Lord, can you send us a Messiah that speaks the truth through his lyrics? We beg of you.
How old were you the first time you do something?
Man, I think I was about 5 years old, bro. Like, I grew up the only child. Still, I ain't the only child no more, but for 22 years I've always been the only child, you know? Yeah, it's a long time, you know, all that. But like, I used to be introduced, my father, he's an artist, you know, he does like concepts, he wants to do like comic book art, David Finch style. So, he always had a bunch of art supplies laying around the house when him and my mother used to still be together. So I would go ahead and get a pencil or a crayon or anything like that, get a piece of paper, draw a little crazy scribbles, characters mostly. But it is compared to scribbles, and I was just trying to get my name right.
Did you remember the first thing you drew?
It had to be, I'm gonna be honest, because my dad showed me this shit. He went into what he calls the ball. Man, he showed me a picture of Darth Vader in crayon holding a red lightsaber.
So that was the first thing you did, Darth Vader.
Saying, love you, Dad, at the bottom. Darth Vader. I mean, it looked weird, but you knew it was Darth Vader when you look at it.
How do you get in your zone when you start drawing?
I'm in my zone all the time, man. I'm in my zone all the time. That's when I'm always quiet and trying to stay like alone. Because that's the only therapeutic state that I have is when I am in my zone. When I'm ever out of my zone, I feel this sense of discomfort. I don't like that. We all, you know. But
So how would you describe it? Like getting the idea in your head and seeing it on paper afterwards?
starting off with music in my ears first, and the crazy ass, probably sometimes psychedelic idea in my brain. Then I put it in the paper, fuck up a few times, and then start drawing it some more. Then have this thing where I like to call blessing spots, blessing marks. When you make a mistake, carry on from it, and you make a whole new, fresh idea out of the get-go. And then all of a sudden, it becomes better than the idea you thought about. You know, it's cool though.
What made you choose the name Qualigraphy?
Honestly, man, I was calling myself Qualigraphy. I was thinking about what is it, man, I wanted to call myself knowledge. Didn't want to do it. That, man, a lot of cats had it. So I call myself Qualigraphy because I always like to write, not just by graffiti art, not just by how I work the pencil and the pen. It was more about me writing stories, writing rhymes, writing poetry. And I used to write short stories, write ideas. Me and my friend used to try to write like little scripts to like a comic book we wanted to work on, or graphic novels, some crazy ass storylines to it. I just like to write. You know, I'm surprised I never had a journal, but fuck it. I like to write.
Is your art made to influence others or yourself?
Yes, because we all focus on many elements of hip hop, but we're only focusing on two right now. There's four, but we're only focusing on two. So why are we not focusing on one of the more popular elements of hip hop? Graffiti art. Along with breakdancing, that's more, I guess. Hip hop ain't dead. Can't say it's dead, but it's not dead. It's just rock back up. Mainstream. Cats don't feel it from the heart. It's financial. It's good to get your money, do it. Get your money, man. Make it feel, give up, and make it just for the try too. You know?
Describe how all different places.
Graffiti-wise, the West, I love the West graffiti because the West, I think it was more about the spots. They were still more great spots. But then, I was proven wrong when I went to Atlanta, Georgia though. I thought the South didn't really do that, so I arrived to Martin. And I see him everywhere. And it was this one specific graffiti artist named Quest. And this is around the time when I was 16 when I got cut. Every time it was during the summer season, I'll go fly from Las Vegas to Atlanta, you know, to visit my mother. My mother was still living in Atlanta at the time. I was just living with my pops and babies. 16, going out, tagging free run, like I said, you know, teenage. Mainly just trying to get known for Quest. Some cats read other people's work. Like, who's this cat? Like, to me, because I only saw nothing but Quest. That county, but fuck it, from county to county in Atlanta, Georgia, I always saw Quest. Written on the train, scratched everywhere, on the walls, nice, perfect wild styles. Even throw-ups were good too. So I wanted to go ahead and tag next to Quest, man. Hopefully he understood, you know, that's how we communicate. Most graffiti artists will communicate by, oh shit, who's this cat right here that put up some sick shit? Just as long as you don't cross his ass out, man, that's disrespect. Right. You know? You cross his art out, show him respect, show him love. When the cats see your work out there, that's his work, man, they'll respect. You can tell, because they'll tag something too. But other than that, all I gotta say is there's a lot of things in art that people look down on and frown on, mainly because of the money, but don't realize the culture behind it. This word is bomb.
Body,